Thank you. Thank you so much. There we are. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome. Oh, it's dark out already. Dang it. Hey, this is Johnny Beane and Jay Hannon, and welcome to Talkin Van Halen. There it is. Talkin Van Halen. That's what we like to do. That's what we're doing this evening. Lots of updates this week.
Really?
At least a couple.
At least a couple, huh?
Yeah. So how are you doing, man?
I'm doing good. So weird things are happening on my desktop here. I don't know what the hell is happening. I hope I'm with you the whole time tonight. I feel like I'm delayed. I updated my Pro Tools a couple nights ago. Maybe that's effing things up. I don't know.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, update the Pro Tools and everything goes crazy.
Yeah. Am I laggy?
I don't know. I think having the green screen makes it kind of look kind of weird. Maybe that's what it is, because you have like the what do you call it? The
extra processing power.
Yeah, the outline. There's like a slight outline and stuff.
Yeah.
It's cool though. It's cool. And man, what time is it? 8:11 Eastern, 5:11 Pacific, out here in Santa Cruz, California on November 20th, 2020. Welcome.
Cool.
Man, yeah, big show for you guys tonight. And before we get started, we'd just like to say hello to our executive producers here on YouTube. Let's see if I can find them. There they are. Charles Green, Joe Christian, Thomas Santiago, Music Therapy Laz, Bent Tom, Mike Neese, Frank Corcoran, Michael Smith, the Captain, David Ennis, Dead Halen, and Steve Carmichael. Those are our executive producers here on YouTube, on the YouTube side of it. And if you would like to become an executive producer, consider becoming a channel member. There's a join button, and you become a member of the channel. You become a sponsor, basically. You're a sponsor of the channel. You tell us, what to do. Like Carol Hatcher and Frank Corcoran and Thomas Santiago. I see you guys.
You know what's funny about, you see Carol's name right there, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is that next to her name? Everybody in the chat, tell her what that is next to her name. Because she thought it was a screwdriver.
Oh, the little what? Oh, is it a guitar?
Yeah. What, do you think it was a screwdriver too?
No, we'll see on the inside of the StreamYard. See, it looks like a little S.
Oh no, I'm looking on the YouTube chat.
On YouTube, it's a guitar.
Yeah. They stopped over tonight. And she said something, I said, yeah, we get the show at 8 tonight. And she said something about, I have a screwdriver next to my name now. And I was like,
nice.
Pretty good.
Nice. Well, I mean, if you want, I can actually make a little screwdriver emoji, to put there.
Make one just for her.
I can do that. Definitely.
No, when you said you had a screwdriver, I thought that you meant the wrench that is next to the people's names with like that. And then when I remembered that you were a channel member, I didn't realize what you had next to your name. I don't remember seeing anything, but it's a guitar.
Yeah. There's different guitars. The longer you're a member, it changes. It changes over time, and becomes different ones.
Oh, so she has like the rookie guitar, the starter guitar, like the harmony guitar.
Yeah, the Epiphone.
The Epiphone. So she has a while before she gets. She has a while before she gets that 5150 or the Frankenstein.
Yes. Yes. So yeah. Anyway, welcome everybody. And we're live on Facebook as well. We're live on Johnny Beane TV Facebook page and the Van Halen 1974 to 2020 page, which things have kind of calmed down in there, which is nice. You know, there's not all the weirdness, as much weirdness as there was when it was called 78 to 84. You know, right, Ned?
Mhm.
Right, we got Ned here. Ned is here
With hair, Ned
With
hair,
hair.
and Ned.
Yeah, he's a cat, so he's got Ned hair. Let's see what is going on here. This computer's getting strange. Who do we got in the chat?
Well, we have 7 over 8. We have Ben Tom, Carol Hatcher with is that a screwdriver? Charles Green, Cobra Kai Platoon, Eduardo Marino Porto, Frank Corcoran, Hal Face, James Gum, Jeff Davidson, Johnny Beane, Kenko Dor, Kurt S5150, Mark E. Metal Jr., Music Therapy Laz, Nude Alien, Nightbot, Papa Blue, Rico B, Sandra Picorni, Picorni, Thomas Santiago. Man, Kuda ruined it for him. Well, not ruined it, actually made it awesome. Thrash Metal and Fun Riffs, Thunder Falcon, Vistalite 1972, and more people were rolling in. Thanks, everybody, for joining us on this wonderful 55-degree Friday night in November.
Yes.
Welcome.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say we're live on Facebook as well.
You did.
Did I?
Yeah, you said we're live on the Johnny Beane Facebook. Whatever.
I can't think. Oh, okay. Yeah. We're live in the Van Halen group, and I did see. I saw at least one name here of somebody on Facebook. Here we go, Glenn. Good to see you, Glenn. Glenn LaFurman. He's a photographer.
Oh.
And he's done a lot of classic 80s and 90s shots that we all know that have been in Guitar Player, Guitar World. You know, and us being the big Van Halen fans, a lot of awesome Van Halen photos as well. A lot of them. So, welcome, Glenn. Good to see you, though.
Who was JG?
I don't know.
Was that supposed to be me?
Jay. Oh, because your name says Jay Gizmachi in your Twitter.
Oh, get that Twitter one off. Let's put my Instagram one back up. Can we?
Yeah. Well, you typed it.
Did I?
Here. Did you?
How do I do
that?
that?
Well, here, I can change it.
Okay.
Where are we? Yeah. So we'll be talking a lot of Van Halen, a lot of big news.
Oh, dude, you don't have to do it if it involves you grabbing a keyboard off another table to change my name on here. It's no.
I'm almost done. What's your Instagram handle? Is it the same?
No, it's J7 over 8.
7OVER8. There we go. Yeah, that's right. I guess I did change it the other day.
Yeah.
I forget why. I've done so many videos this week.
But it blocks out this some bitch.
Look at that.
Oh, almost knocked Eddie over. Eddie.
Oh, man. Fun with the green screen.
Yeah, it's moving on me now. Oh. Yeah, everything's coming down now.
Mm-hmm.
Because the guitar moved. The guitar was holding it up.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
There we go. Now we're good.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
And speaking of a new guitar, which that one is, we have something we're going to be. Whoa, oh my God.
That is so strange.
It is, right? It's like the Back to the Future. We're going to be opening up something that has to do with possibly this guitar. Do that in a little while.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah. And I've got something too.
Ooh.
Actually, I got something in the mail.
Well, yours is bigger than mine, so.
I have no idea what it is.
Mm-hmm.
No idea, but it's thank you to Pascal. You know, our friend Pascal from France. From France. I'll cover up his name, but there you go.
Cover up the shipping, $1,000 to ship it.
Yeah. Yeah, from France. So we'll open that up as well. And yeah, just a lot of news. I mean, it feels like I said, Wolfgang released a music video. He released a song and a music video, a tribute to his father.
Mm-hmm.
I went live and talked about it on, was it Sunday night? It was late Sunday night when the song came out, and then the video and the song pretty much debuted on Monday. And I think I did a video on Monday talking about that, and then we talked about it on Tuesday. What else? Oh, and I was talking about him being on Howard Stern like a couple days before that. So I've been talking about it nonstop and tweeting. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, I got to tweet out the show that we're on right now. But you and I haven't talked about this, have we?
No, we haven't. It's weird. Like you said before we went live, it's only been 5 days, right? Since the song officially premiered.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Something, yeah.
Dude, it feels like it's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
since that whole thing came out.
Yeah.
And it's very strange. Like this whole week has been really odd. In terms of like time and space. And no, Ben Tom, I am not. Nope. No. Not on the regular show, man. Not on the Friday night show.
It's Thursday.
What are you drinking?
I'm kidding.
What are you, Julian? You Julian from Trailer Park Boys with the rum and Coke?
I would. Tea. Man, I'm gonna have to jump outside really quickly because it's dark. I gotta shut the flap for the chickens.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
I should do that right now because it's dark. Chat. I'll leave my camera on so it's not so weird. Ask Jay a series of questions that he can answer, and I'll be right back. And James Gum, I see that. You just bought a new Roland Jazz Chorus. Have you ever tried them? Yes. Andy Summers. Yeah, Andy used to use them. Probably still does. Yeah, that's if you want that classic Police sound. A Roland Jazz Chorus will definitely get you that. Shut the flap up. Oh, I don't know.
Well, go close that flap, and then we'll discuss when you get back.
Okay, I'll be right back. Ask Jay some questions. We only have 85 people watching you, so
if nobody asks me questions, I'm just going to go on my phone and respond to text messages. So somebody asked me earlier about the Frankie. If I set it up yet, I have not. I've actually barely touched it. I've been playing another guitar, and if you're lucky, I might show you that tomorrow night. But the action is pretty terrible on it, and I have the trem pretty flat on the body. So I think I might have to shim the neck pocket, which if you're an EVH guitar fan, you know they're no stranger to that. I think the Japanese Wolfgang that I have. And I don't know if the striped Wolfgang that I sent to Paul, I don't think that one's shimmed, but it's not like it's that big of a deal. I think most of my Ibanez guitars are shimmed, so it's going to need that because the action is pretty high as it goes up. So anyway, Johnny, that was quick. Look at him. Get your shoes on. Puts his shoes on when he comes in the house. That's how Johnny rolls. He goes outside with no shoes, comes in, puts shoes on. So yeah, I'm still trying to find my clasps and dog strap leash things. I can't find them, and I'm really ticked off about it because I bought them, the official Edward Van Halen ones, and I can't find where I put them. So, but yeah, I mean, it feels amazing. I just have to get it in playing shape, and then maybe I'll do some videos or something. I'll try to learn some Van Halen riffs again, licks. Let's see. Something about Nerd Halen said, Jay, did you see what I texted you? Let's see what you texted me. Can I show it on the air? Let's see. Well, I guess I can because it was on an interview. So there's a picture. Oh, you're not going to be able to see it. There's Wolfgang's face. Because I got my green screen, but he has a behind him is a headstock. Never mind. This ain't going to work. Let me try to turn that off and I'll show you. Caleb, do you want me to show that? And why? When is the Frankie going back like most of Jay's guitar purchases? It's not. And even if I didn't like it, I wouldn't send it back. I'd sell it. Are you kidding me right now?
Hey.
Man, it's so weird being on here by yourself. Oh my God. I feel like I'm talking to myself and like crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is kind of weird. It's fun though. It's fun. I love doing this stuff.
Well, I like doing it because there's somebody else with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, man, there's no way I'd be able to rock this by myself. I would poop my pants.
Man. Oh, so what was Caleb talking about? I just saw the pictures he just sent.
Yeah. They were showing up like this. And then the other one popped up like that. Like it was Wolfgang's face for a split second.
Oh, so I guess I should show them.
Yeah, you should show them.
Okay. Actually, I do have a couple that I saved already to show. Very similar, not the same ones, but very, very similar ones.
Hey, Nick.
Let's see. Nick Horton. Hey, man. Let's see. Let me grab these real quick. Desktop, and then where's the other one? Okay, I'm assuming what he's talking about. I mean, I didn't hear it. I wasn't here, but has something to do with a 5150 series guitar.
Yeah.
Save. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Okay, here we are. It's so quiet. Okay, there's that one. And then get one more. There it is. Okay, so here's the pictures that
is killing me.
Yeah, here's the pictures that Nerd Halen sent. They probably won't cover the entire screen, but that's okay. Okay. So he sent that.
See, we need this to happen. We need to have this angle on the show. We got to have him on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Well, hey, everybody, if you would like to see that happen, I mean, you never know. Send Wolfgang a tweet. You can tweet at Wolf. What's his Twitter? Is it Wolf Van Halen?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's Wolf.
I'll double check it.
Tweet at Wolf Van Halen and at Mammoth WVH and tell him you would like to see him as a guest on the Johnny Beane show. Tell him we do a Van Halen show on Fridays. We'd love to have him on. Love to talk about his song, his video, everything.
Yeah, well, at Wolf Van Halen. Yep.
We're huge fans. Huge fans. So Yeah, if you'd like to see him on, send him a tweet.
Let's make it happen.
Everybody. Yeah, tag me in the tweet at Johnny Beane. Tag Jay. What was your tweet now? I changed it to your
Oh,
Instagram.
it's at Jay Gizmachi.
At Jay Gizmachi.
Yep.
And he literally gets probably 100 tweets to him every couple minutes, I would think.
Yeah.
So just tweet at him just as much as you can. Just get it to where Johnny Beane. And actually, he followed me back on Twitter today. So that could be good in our favor. So plant the seed. Tell him you'd love to see him on. We would love to see him on. Because right now he's doing, a lot of big national stuff and a lot of radio stuff. I don't know if he is doing or is going to do YouTube stuff, but I think he knows, the power of YouTube and, like what we're doing here. He knows social media. So we just have to make sure, have to do it. And, if not now, when the album comes out, maybe, next year. But plant the seed. Send Wolfgang a tweet, or on Instagram. Reply to his Instagram stuff. Say, hey, Johnny Beane, we'd love to see you on the Johnny Beane Jay Hannon show, Van Halen show. So.
Well, Thunder Falcon asks, how is Wolfgang going to release his music? One song at a time or drop it all at once now that he released Distance? Well, I mean, we don't know for sure what the plan is, but I guess we can speculate. I mean, modern day, it's like you release a couple singles, then the album comes out. Back in the day, it was like, the first single or video hit, and then a few weeks or a month later, whatever it was, the album comes out and then singles follow. Well, it's a little different nowadays. So I would assume that he released Distance. There'd be another single maybe in a month and a half, something like that, depending on the time frame. And then maybe a month and a half after that, the album comes out. I mean, that's kind of what they do nowadays, but who knows? I mean, he can just put it out whenever he wants. He's got the everything behind him already.
Yeah, well, he had said on Howard Stern that he didn't want to give away how he was going to release his record. He was going to do it in a very special, unique way.
Oh.
And I guess it would be next year, which is coming up in a month, a little over a month and a week, which is unbelievable.
But he did play an extra song on Howard Stern.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
Man, it feels like 2 weeks ago he was on there.
It does, dude. Man, it feels like so long ago. I got to remember what happened on the interview. It's like, and you know what? I'll say this. We all know now that Wolfgang, he played every instrument on the record. There's no guest appearances. Everything you hear on the entire record is him.
Yeah.
Now, we all know how much time and effort it takes to be beyond proficient at guitar, drums, bass. But the thing that I'm most impressed with is his voice. Like, holy crap. Because I was kind of curious. I mean, obviously we knew that he was singing backups in Van Halen, but speaking from experience, I sang backups in my band live and my voice sucks by itself. So, there's always that you can sound good backing somebody else up that has a great voice, but when it's just you, when everything is focused on you, do you have the voice? And he's got it, man. I was very impressed with his vocals.
Yeah, he's got everything.
Yeah.
He's got everything. And let's see. Okay, so going back to this really quickly. We'll be talking about all this stuff. I think we'll be talking about Wolfgang the entire show. I mean, seems like so Caleb Nerd Halen sent us this picture.
Look at that red Marshall back there.
Yeah. and then he sent this, and this will be like tiny thumbnail, so I don't know what's gonna look like. Oh, okay. It looks tiny on here, but
Whoa.
okay. So he sent Caleb sent us this picture, and that to me that's a 5150 series EVH guitar, that headstock. So what was the question, or was it just
Well,
just
I think Caleb is saying that. Is there a little more room? Is that a little longer than the 5150 striped series EVH?
I don't think so. No, that looks like a regular one to me. Although,
well, then why is he sending it?
I don't know. I wasn't here when he sent it. I don't know. Well, the thing is, Wolfgang Van Halen, that's his company now. EVH Gear. He's running that. So if that was
Matt Bruck, yep.
Yeah, if that was a different headstock, it could be a prototype. I mean, he has access to prototypes.
And I'm sure, Eddie had a bunch of stuff made for him that, one-offs and stuff like that. Like, hey, make me a guitar that looks like this, or make me some, I'm sure he's got tons of those things.
Yes, of course. Of course. And I really don't talk about this, I haven't really mentioned this that much on these shows, but I took a tour of Fender several years back, and I got a special tour of the EVH section. So I got to see all the prototypes. I saw the 5150 Stripe Series guitar prototype years before it was released. But it was just the guitar. It wasn't painted. It was just like a bare wood guitar.
Mm-hmm. He said wood.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw Wolfgang prototypes. I think I saw the prototype for the actual EVH Wolfgang guitar, like the first ones that were ever released, the first USA ones. I saw that. I saw a lot of cool stuff. But so what? what are we talking about? I'll show you guys the picture that I uploaded here. Here, we'll do it this way. We'll go from this to this.
Yeah.
Now look at that. Look at that. In the chat, do you guys know what guitar that is? Does anybody know? Yeah, I'm sorry. There's a glare on the screen cap that I took had a glare on it. Let's see if anybody gets it in the chat real quick. There you go, Kurt S5150, dude. Yeah, this guy, man, he's all over the Discord server, man. all over it. Okay, here we go. We got other people here saying, yeah, it's the 84. It's the 84. Yep. You guys are all right. Yeah. So what's very special about that guitar is it was one of the first Kramers that Eddie built. It was the backup guitar to the 5150 guitar for the 1984 tour. And something that Wolfgang had said on the Howard Stern show was that his dad gave him that guitar for a Christmas present, several years ago. And we had heard about that I guess right after it happened on this radio show called Dwyer and Michaels. Eddie, they used to call Eddie at like weird hours, and he would pick up the phone and just talk to them. And one of the things that he told them was that he gave Wolfgang one of his backup Kramers. Mm-hmm. And he never actually said what guitar it was, but we all kind of assumed it was this guitar. And so it was very cool to see it on Howard Stern and to know now that was the guitar that Eddie gave Wolfgang. Yeah, the Two Dorks radio show. That's right. Eduardo Marino Porto. That's right, man. And yeah, there was a card as well. Did I upload? I have to upload that one. There was a very funny.
Hey, is this the 84 right here?
Yeah, yeah, that's it right there.
How did you get out of my room? Wait a minute.
Okay, here's the card right here. Very cool card that Edward gave him as well. He was doing like a 3D effect. Merry Christmas, Wolfie. I mean that. Play the hell out of it. Play the hell out of it. I love you, your dad. That's awesome. That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, and it was a Playboy card, and so he said Playboy. Yeah, that's so cool. So you listened to the Howard Stern interview, right?
Yeah, I still haven't listened to the whole thing. But I listened to the highlights and a lot of the other stuff. And some of it was rough, man. I mean, I'm sure anybody in the chat or watching this later or whatever, they might know what I'm talking about. I haven't been able to watch the entire distance video. I get about 45 seconds or a minute in and I got to turn it off. I don't know if it's because I feel like as soon as I had a kid, I got a little more emotional about things, and especially seeing something like that, like the connection between, you know, a parent and their kid, it got me. And like Jeannie's been she's like, you haven't watched it yet? I'm like, I can't watch it.
So you haven't seen the whole thing yet?
I haven't. And dude, I think the reason is because I heard about the voicemail thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no, there's no way. Like, I'm going to have to make sure I'm alone, you know, and like not have anything to do for a while. And then maybe I'll watch. Yeah. Doug Steele says, watch it now. We'll do a live reaction video of me bawling my head off. Yeah, that'd be great.
Hey, Doug, good to see you, man.
Hey, Doug.
Yeah. Yeah. I was watching a reaction video of somebody else watching that last night. And they were saying that they have a kid now that's roughly the age Wolfgang was in some of those clips. Yeah. You know? Yeah, that video has what, 2 million views now? I think. A couple million. The song is number 1 on the charts on iTunes.
The iTunes chart. Yeah, dude, I was pumped because at first when I saw, I think Valerie, Wolfgang's mom, posted it was number 2, and I look at everything else that was like, behind it, and then the one above it, and I'm like, oh my god, of course, like I don't want to get too, basically talk crap about other styles of music, but the stuff that nowadays is like on the charts is just like, oh my god, how is this even possible? But and it hit number 1. I'm like, yes, knock all that crap, move it down, because I was so pumped when I saw that.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome, and I've said this a million times. I'm gonna keep saying it. But that song, that is a Van Halen song. Like it or not, some Van Halen fans are they're crazy, and I've said that before too. There's some crazy people out there, but they're crazy for for this band. And Wolfgang's song, it's a Van Halen song. It's the next generation of Van Halen, and I love it. I love it. I bought the song the night it came out. How did I hear about it? Somebody told me. Somebody messaged me or something. They're like, "Hey, it's out," and so I went. I had to log into my iTunes, which took forever because I haven't used iTunes in so long.
Mm-hmm.
So I got it. I listened to it. I think I'm one of the lucky ones because I got to hear the song the night before the video was released. So I heard it before I saw the video.
Mm-hmm.
If I would have saw the video and heard the song at the same time, for the first time, it would have been it. Yeah, yeah. It's very powerful. That combination of that song, of the music, the lyrics, and the images in that video. And it's so weird because you and I, a lot of people in this chat, we grew up, watching Wolfgang grow up.
Well, to a certain extent, I mean, it wasn't like he was in the limelight, growing up until like the whole when he got into Van Halen. I mean, I saw him on stage in 2004, come out
Really?
and play with his dad. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Right.
That was cool when he came out. Crowd went bananas.
Did they do that every night?
I don't know. I don't know how many nights that he was on the road.
I don't recall seeing him on. I saw them in 2004 in San Jose.
Mm-hmm.
I don't recall seeing Wolfgang on stage. So maybe he didn't do that. Maybe he just did certain shows.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, he came out. Yep.
Playing what looked like Eddie's one of his Wolfgangs from the Van Halen 3 tour.
Yeah, I forget what he was playing, but I know that Eddie busted out and the 5150 on that tour ended up ruining it.
Did you see it too?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow, man. No, the show I was at, they were already doing the Charvels that he was painting and striping up and then auctioning off.
Well, he had a Charvel or a different neck on it. It wasn't the Kramer neck. It was the 5150 body, all hacked up with that thing sticking out the side of it. And, but he had whether it was a Charvel neck or a Fender neck, I couldn't tell. I'm sure there's pictures of it from that tour because that show is on YouTube. And then, they had the big screens behind and everything set up.
But, so the show that you were at is on YouTube?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. No, I love that guitar, the 5150 guitar. That's my favorite guitar of all time, man.
Oh, mine too, man. Yep.
I love it in every incarnation it's ever been. I love that guitar so much. I don't care what neck is on it, what pickup is in it, what strap is on it,
Well, I will tell you this, and I think I've said this on here once before. It was a while ago. But in my opinion, to my ears and to watching him play all the different guitars that he's played over the years, when you watch any of that 5150 stuff or just him playing the 5150 in general, he seemed to have total control of that guitar. Anything that he wanted that guitar to do, it did. It was like an unreal connection that he had with that guitar. And not that it wasn't great of him playing other things, but there was something about him with that guitar, the way it sounded, and it was just perfection. Like he was just a master on that guitar.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about because when I, growing up watching Live Without a Net, watching him play that guitar, it just looks so easy, everything that he was doing. And I, as a kid, I remember thinking, it's the guitar, it's that guitar, that guitar is so easy to play. Something special about that guitar. And obviously we know Eddie can play anything and it'll sound the same. But there is something very special about that guitar though. And,
and that what would it be, an iteration or whatever, like the Live Without a Net, the 86, 5150. And it's probably just from watching, because that's when they were all over MTV doing interviews and stuff. And then obviously the Unleashed, and then the Live Without a Net. It's just, I've seen it so many times where it's perfect the way that guitar is then. Because when you see pictures of it brand new or not, when he first got it without the 5150 stickers, and when he first put them on, it almost looks too clean, like that guitar, once it got a little beat up and worn out and the fretboard looked like, it was all just disgusting. That's the magic about, the personality of that guitar.
Definitely. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah, yeah. When I had the 5150 space tape on it and the neck looking like that, and the cigarette burns
Yep.
and the you know the where you have the gaffer's tape or the duct tape or the whatever tape it was for the guitar picks. When it doesn't have the tape on it, you see all the wear of where it pulled all the paint off.
Yes.
So cool.
Yep. And the
So
fact that
cool.
like it didn't matter. Like every guitar that we have, I'm sure I can speak for almost everybody in here. You bump it on your chair or your desk or oh no, you're looking at it over to make sure it didn't ding. You're like, oh my God, I put a dent in my guitar. And you have nightmares about it.
Mm-hmm.
That thing was I mean, look at this. It's the same type of thing. It's just like you don't have to worry about putting that first ding in this guitar because Eddie put 1,000 of them in it already.
Yeah.
So I mean, the only thing is dings in the neck. If you put a ding in the neck, then it's like, oh no. Yeah, man. What video, the bootleg, is it from the which show is it? When he goes to throw it on the 5150 tour and it gets it gets stuck on something and it hits the ground.
Yeah, Montreal 86.
Oh, and he's like, oh no.
He goes to throw it to Zeke Clark, his tech, and I think the strap got tangled in his hand as after the guitar after he threw it, and it just hits the ground. Yeah. And then when they do the encore, either they brought that guitar back out or maybe a different one. I don't know. I posted a picture all over all my EVH social stuff of that whole row of Kramers from the '86 tour, asking which guitar was Eddie's main one. I'm still getting replies.
I know. They're popping up on my thing too.
Oh, because I tag you and all that stuff.
Yeah, thanks.
So a week later, still getting tons of replies to that thing.
2 years late. 2 years later.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. We got 136 5150s in here tonight.
Can you pull that picture up, or should I just get the thing real quick? Hold on. We can show that. Hold on. Because it's still strange to me. It was my I think my pants are open. So I have the. Let me turn my Bluetooth, my blue screen off here. Hold on.
5150. Actually, I oh, nice house.
Yeah.
I probably should. I should grab that photo anyway, just because it's not the same photo that's in there. It's a different one.
But can you see it more
similar.
on this one though?
It's similar. It's a similar picture. Let's see, send. No, this was like somebody's personal picture, the one that I'm showing. It was somebody here, let's do this. Oh wait, I gotta save it. Gotta save. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. By the way, everybody, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I should have said that like 45 minutes ago. Subscribe if you love Van Halen. We talk a lot of Van Halen. I mean, that's not the only thing we do, but that's something that we love. And if you're watching on Facebook, leave a thumbs up. And here, let me.
Sometimes it's not enough.
Oh man.
Where is it? There's that one.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There's Zeke Clark with the 5150. Yeah, that's the 84 guitar right in the lineup there, the first one. So that's the guitar in that state pretty much. That's the one that Wolfgang owns. That first guitar on the rack, the first stripe guitar.
What's hanging there over Zeke's right shoulder?
That is Steinberger, I believe.
That's the Stein.
Yeah.
Let me look at the picture. I'm looking.
That's a different. Who was it that was talking about the Steinberger that Vito Bratta plays? Not the small Steinberger, but the body.
Oh wow!
You know the Steinbergers with the bodies. There's a striped one of those, and I think that's it.
Wow, I never saw that before.
Yeah, it's cool.
So you know what's strange, right? Obviously, we've seen Live Without a Net 1 million times.
At least.
When he breaks a string and I Can't Drive 55.
There's the picture that I posted right there.
Okay. See, right? Yeah. So Eddie breaks a string during I Can't Drive 55. What guitar does Zeke hand him? The Steinberger.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird, right? That like he has all those other striped backups. Some might be copies of the 5150. Who knows? Because you see some of the same striping patterns that's on the 5150.
Mm-hmm.
But he hands him the Steinberger. It's just very strange, right?
Well, actually, there is footage of Rob Johnson. Where are you?
Oh, historian, Van Halen historian, Rob Johnson.
Van Halen historian, Rob Johnson. Yeah. There is footage of a show. I can't think of which one it is, but he breaks a string during his solo. You know, his eruption, all that stuff. Zeke hands him the Steinberger. So he's playing Eruption on the Steinberger. Yes. Have you seen that?
Yes.
It's amazing.
Maybe.
And then Zeke fixes the string and hands him back the 5150. You know. So yeah, we're nerds here. We love this stuff.
Well, I think it's just one of those things, like being on the road and stuff and having a backup guitar. You know, I never had multiple backups. It was basically, between the two guitarists and the bass player, there was 4 guitars, both of our mains and a backup for each. And then the bass player had 2 basses. So we never had that. I never had that thing of like, oh, I'm out on the road with 10 guitars. But I would assume if I were to guess, I would probably be like, maybe because he plays the Steinberger during the set anyway, that he feels more comfortable going to that.
In the chat here, King of Halen. That's the second most familiar guitar to him on the tour. They're saying, so that's probably why.
Okay, so yeah, kind of what I guess that's kind of what I'm leaning towards, that he plays that guitar anyway on the set. But then why have 15 other? I understand that he needed one for Good Enough.
Yeah, that was the 84 guitar. That was this guitar right here that Wolfgang now owns.
Mm-hmm.
That was this guitar right here. And then
obviously you would probably need to have another one tuned the same way.
He had another striped one of these. So if you're looking at this picture from the right, it goes 5150, 1984, something. Something. But between not that very last guitar, but within those 3 in the middle, within those 3, he would use on the song Dreams for the guitar solo. Because they would play Dreams live as well, which was not on Live Without a Net. So we never saw that. Mm-hmm. Although if you watch some bootlegs, you do see them playing that song.
From that show?
No.
Okay. Because I always wondered why they cut that out. You understand why they cut, like You Really Got Me out of there. It's a cover. Maybe there was something to have to do with that. But then again, they play a Led Zeppelin song.
Maybe.
So maybe it wasn't a great performance. Maybe there was a technical issue. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cameron Brown. Hey, man. Yeah, that's right.
What's up, man?
That's right. Yeah, he used a Kramer with the pointy headstock on Dreams. Yeah, just for the solo, because he played keyboards live.
No one wants to see you play keyboards, man.
Speaking of that, man, did you see the? You probably saw it. The video In our group chat on Facebook. Somebody, I should look this guy up. I love it. There, we'll give him a shout out. I followed him on Instagram and everything. There's this guy. Let me look at my history. There's this guy that did he did a tribute to Eddie, and he's playing "Feel So Good"
Yes,
as a tribute, and he's using the same type of synth, same patch. It sounds exactly like it, but you can tell it's actually him. It's not the track. I mean, you can tell, but it's the same patch. It sounds incredible.
Mm-hmm. Can somebody do me a favor and cover that song on keyboards using the like "Why Can't This Be Love" synth patch? I want to hear that song with something a little different. Cameron Brown, can you please learn "Feel So Good" on keyboards using the "Why Can't This Be Love" patch?
Here we go. I'll let's see, SGM8. I'll go ahead and put the video in the chat. Check it out when we're done here, and leave him some comments as well. Make sure that's the right video. It should be right. Let's see, share. Looking at the code. Okay, SGM8. It ends. I put in SGM8. There it is. Yeah. So this video, this is a guy, and I'll tell you his name in a second. He did a tribute.
125 watching just on YouTube. Booming.
Who? Us? Yeah. Yeah. 133 total. Thank you, Facebook.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers, everybody. Thank you so much for watching us tonight. I mean, you could be sitting at home, looking in the mirror, but instead you're watching us, and we appreciate it. Okay, so this guy, his name is Barry Allen. The link I'm putting in the chat here.
Man, the second you said the first name, it brought me right back to 2 weeks ago on the Saturday Night Show.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it. McCockiner.
Oh my gosh. Barry Allen Music Company is the name of his YouTube. And yeah, subscribe to him. Subscribe to him. Tell him in the comments of that video, say, hey, we heard about you on the Johnny Beane Show talking about Van Halen. I left him a comment already yesterday. But yeah, this particular video, it's called "Feels So Good," Van Halen tribute to Eddie Van Halen, covered by Barry Allen, 100% authentic sound. And the keyboard patch sounds 100% like the keyboard in the actual song. Feels so good. I love it, man. I was watching this video on repeat I was sitting here late last night watching his video over and over and over.
Really?
Yeah, because I think it's great. I've said this before. I love Edward's piano playing. I love his keyboard playing. I actually left a comment somewhere on the internet on YouTube last night, actually saying Edward's piano playing is better than his guitar playing. I actually left that comment somewhere. I don't remember where I left it. I'm waiting for people to come back at me. What do you mean, man? But I'm a huge fan of his piano playing. And I mean, it's not, carnal knowledge, common knowledge that Eddie wrote a lot of stuff on the piano first. Mm-hmm. A lot of Van Halen songs are actually written on the piano. Unchained was actually written on the piano. And then he would move them to, over to guitar.
Yeah, Caleb kind of explained that a couple of weeks ago or last week. That's why a lot of the guitar riffs and just certain chords he uses, it's very unique because he's doing it on the keyboards.
It starts like this and then ends up like that. That could explain it. That could a lot of the stretching is on the guitar. He's stretching because he's already getting those piano notes. Because with the piano, you have your thumb. Okay, this makes sense now. Yep. You have your thumb. You can get a longer stretch when you're playing the piano. So for him to turn around and do the guitar, you can't use the thumb, but that's why there's a lot of the stretching, right? Brendan B squared.
Hey, butt cheeks.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
But yeah, no, I'm a huge fan of Edward's piano playing. I mean, when something that Wolfgang mentioned, at some point, they're going to go through, the vault at 5150 and see what there is, and if there's anything worth releasing at some point, possibly, but it wouldn't be soon. It could be years from now.
Oh yeah.
But I'm looking forward to hearing more of his piano stuff. Piano demos, synth demos. I love the Wildlife soundtrack. Even though I know Edward was not a huge fan of that soundtrack, he said in interviews years later that it was an abortion. That music that's what he said. That's what he said. He's like the Wildlife was an abortion. I forget what interview it was, but I'm a huge fan of that soundtrack. I love all the synth stuff, the keyboard stuff, guitar stuff, of course.
Ooh.
But I'm looking forward to hearing more of his piano stuff, because like I said, like it or not everybody knows this, but the piano was Eddie's main instrument.
Well, yeah, that's where he started. But
and I would bet, at home, he played the piano more than he played the guitar. Unless he was recording, if he was writing, I think a lot of it was just done on the piano. So a lot of those tapes of 5150, there's probably a lot of piano stuff.
We're getting some questions in here. Let's see. Well, first off, Icewater Production says, great show, first time tuning in. Thank you very much for stopping by.
Thank you. Yeah, make sure to subscribe. Subscribe. If you love Van Halen, if you like looking at us, we're not so bad looking.
Leonard Rodriguez asked, hey guys, help me choose a pickup. EVH Frankenstein, DiMarzio Tone Zone, EVH Wolfgang, or Seymour Duncan 78.
What are you slapping the pickup into? What amp do you have? What tone do you want? What tone are you looking for?
Yeah, what guitar, what amp, what style of music you playing?
Yeah. What era of Van Halen are you trying to?
Yeah, there you go.
I'm assuming what era is your guitar striped, or is it? Myself, I'm a huge fan of the EVH Wolfgang pickups. I love them. Right there,
Yeah.
there you go. In that guitar, the Bozique Wolfgang. Thank you again, Bozique.
And the cool thing about buying a Wolfenstein, I'm thinking video games. Jesus, what the hell's going on? A Frankenstein. Well, never mind. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. The cool thing about buying a Wolfgang pickup is that the ones you buy are actually the USA wound Wolfgang pickups, because this has been speculated and argued about a million times. But if you buy a Wolfgang standard or a Wolfgang special, the pickups are wound the same specs supposedly, but they're wound, in a different, they're wound in Mexico at the factory instead of the factory in US. And from experience, I've had a special, two specials, but one of them is a Japanese special, so it has the USA wound pickups. And then I also had the USA signature Wolfgang. And those pickups sound, in my opinion, way better. Well, not way better, but I would say they sound better than the Wolfgang pickups that are in the specials. To my ear, there's a little more textures to the like if you're looking at a painting, for instance. I don't know. So yeah, he says it's a modified Star guitar.
Oh, cool. Nice. Well, the EVH Star had an EVH Wolfgang pickup in it. The original Star, like the original one, I would say probably had maybe a DiMarzio, maybe. But depends on your amp. The amp that you're using. Just what I mean, whatever whatever you like, whatever sounds good to you is definitely what to use.
Yeah, I mean, out of the pickups you chose, I mean, you really can you really go wrong?
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hey, yo, Frank Owens, dude, I'm the administrator of that page. So if you want to slam us, I can kick you right out. Just saying.
What's going
He says, you guys are horrible. You're not fans and you want donations. Hey, it takes donations to run these channels, man. I pay probably $100 a month to do these shows. Which I don't blab about. I don't talk about that. But Frank, if you want out of the group, I can kick you out. Just saying.
Or if you want to come on and tell us what.
I mean, it's like I'm not putting up with all the bullies in that group anymore. I changed the name because too many people were fighting. About Roth versus Hagar, blah 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 blah, and I'm not putting up. I'm not dealing with it anymore. Banhammer.
The band boner.
Actually,
the bone hammer.
There we go. Frank, I'm kicking you out just because.
Oh, look what happened, Frank. Oh.
Bye, Frank.
Oh, Frankie poo.
All right, he's gone.
I have to pee. I'll be right back.
Don't leave me here.
Yeah, it's like you're out at a party or the bar or something, and your buddy gets into he starts arguing with somebody else, and your friend you're with, like, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom, and he leaves you by yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, when I get back, maybe we'll do a little.
Oh, that reminds me. I got one too. I got one too. We'll do it. Everybody say bye to Frank. He's gone. No, I'm not dealing with all the bullies in the Van Halen group anymore. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, I never did. Well, not that I didn't, but it just when Edward passed away, something just changed, within myself. I've always been a huge fan of Van Halen, of Eddie, the guitars, everything. But something changed. Something when Edward passed away, it was really like the band is over. It's over. There's no more Van Halen, no more. And I was seeing Wolfgang on Howard Stern also say the band is over. Something. It felt so right to hear him say that. Because a lot of people have been coming after, band members, hey, Van Halen, you guys can do a reunion tour, have Wolfgang on guitar. No, that's not right. It's not right. Van Halen was Edward Van Halen, and especially with a band like Van Halen, there's one member where if one member's gone, you can't replace them. And Eddie Van Halen, actually in the chat, we're live on YouTube and Facebook again. In the chat, what other bands can you say, like, if a certain member passes away, let's say, or the singer, let's say the singer quits, let's say the guitar player quits, who knows?
James Hetfield, Metallica.
What other bands can go on and what bands can't go on? Van Halen is, I would say, the number one band that when Edward Van Halen passed away, they can't go on. It's done. It's done. And I think I hear Ned coughing. I'm going to leave. Hang on. Hope he's okay.
No, it might be my cat meowing at the door.
Are you all right?
He's hungry.
Are you okay?
Yeah, Stephen Franklin says, I do want to see a tribute concert, maybe with a few guitarists playing their favorite Yeah, I think eventually you might see something like that. But as far as doing anything new or like, it's just. I agree. When he said it's stupid, it's not it's not Van Halen without Eddie Van Halen.
No,
and to be honest,
no,
like I could never see. It's like he and Alex are brothers. Like there's no way that Alex would. I mean, obviously I can't speak for him, but I just couldn't see Alex doing Van Halen without his brother. You know what I mean? Just it's even, and if it was the opposite way, I couldn't see that either.
Right.
But
right.
to see that, and here's the thing: it's not like Van Halen just put out 1984 and they're all young and in their prime and stuff like that, and a member passed away. It's these guys are it's a lot different now than it would have been, years and years ago. But and
Right.
Eddie wrote the music, so how the hell?
And for you Hagar haters, especially within the group that we're live in, thank you for watching. Except Frank, I kicked him out. He's gone. I'm not putting up with BS anymore, man. Screw those dudes. What was I saying? With Sammy Hagar, that was Eddie's music as well. And for anybody that thinks, Van Halen wrote music to be popular, no. If you remember back in the day, Eddie's like, hey, we write what we write. We put out the songs that we do. If you like it, great. If you don't, great. And what Roth fans don't want to accept is that when Sammy joined, every record was number one. The band got so much bigger with Sammy, and you can't deny the combination of Hagar with Van Halen, with his voice, with the sound of the band.
I agree.
It's incredible. It's incredible. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Sammy Hagar fan. I'm not a Sammy Hagar solo fan. I'm really not. I'm myself. I mean, I tried, like, after, as I've said a million times, I got into Van Halen because of the Back to the Future movie, the riff on the cassette tape, After I saw that, 5150 was the first album to come out. I bought that album, loved it. 0812 came out, bought it, loved it.
Mm-hmm.
What am I trying to say?
Well, speaking, I'll help you here. Listen, this is Eddie Van Halen, and you'll know what interview that's from right off the bat, won't you?
Myself, yeah, that's like Entertainment Tonight.
Yes. So here's what Eddie says about.
What do you mean by pop audience?
Well, I mean,
to me, pop. If you make good music and more people like it, all of a sudden you're pop. If you're a punk band and nobody buys your records, then you're cool or something. I don't know. I don't get it. As soon as you start selling a lot of records, all of a sudden you're pop.
You don't see any change in the music.
Oh, sure, there's change in music. We kept doing the same thing. Why not just buy our previous record? Why buy the new one if it's not different?
Right.
Yeah. Pop.
Right.
His reaction to all of a sudden you're pop.
I know what I was going to say. Van Halen got very lucky when Sammy joined. When Roth left, the band could have been over. There was something very special about Sammy, his voice, the chemistry in that band.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and that's what I was going to say. After about 0812, I remember buying a Sammy Hagar solo record from the 70s, thinking, "Oh, this is going to be awesome."
Well, like street legal or something?
Like street something, or maybe it was like some sort of 70s greatest hits or something. I bought it, and I was like, yuck.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, man. Any Sammy solo stuff, if you go to like Standing Hampton's got some kick-ass tunes on it. And then all the way through his the album he put out.
That had One Way to Rock. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe Your Love Is Driving Me Crazy. Maybe was on that.
There's most of that album is actually really, really good. But that to me, that's the first Hagar solo record that I like. If I go back anything farther or earlier than that, even Montrose, somebody mentioned Jesus. I can't say that out loud. JRM. Yeah. He said the first Montrose record kicks ass. It's weird. I try to listen to that, and I don't know if it's maybe the production or something about it, but maybe it's the fact that Sammy's voice really isn't what I was used to, because his voice got better as he got on in his career and through 5150. Like 5150 is the pinnacle of Sammy Hagar's voice. But it's almost like before he didn't really know what he could do yet.
Right. And I mean, his voice was great, throughout all his solo career, but the music, there was something very special about, let's call it Van Hagar.
Mm-hmm.
There was something very cool about that. And Van Halen got very lucky when they got Sammy Hagar, and they continued on. Every record was number one. The band could have been over in '85,
Yeah.
But they were one of the few bands that made it, through, and then into the era of grunge, kept going. Number one records kept going.
And I've said this before, and people don't like it. If Roth was still in Van Halen in 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, this is my personal opinion. I don't think it would have worked. I think grunge, because, Roth, I mean, we all saw it after Skyscraper came out. His
career.
Yeah. It wasn't the same. Like, it was almost like Fonzie from, what show? What was that again?
Happy Days.
Happy Days. Like, once he got older and it wasn't cool anymore, like he wasn't cool, like it was like, oh, look at this guy. I think that's what Roth ended up happening, is like, he had that just, attitude and stuff. And it just never, I don't want to keep rambling about that, but Sammy, and you talk about it, Johnny, like his voice with Eddie's music, it was just a perfect match. Like the chemistry was just, whoa.
I mean, the opening track, Good Enough. Him going from the Big Boppers, Hello Baby, right into the Eddie's screaming, chorus, or whatever you want to call that sound. It's like, whoa, here you go. And I mean, I do get it. I do understand if you were, if you bought the first album in '78, you're with them up until '84, and then all of a sudden, different singer, different sound.
I get it.
I mean, I get that too. And Bozique, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. See, Frank, it takes $2 to help run the channel.
So you'll get about 70 cents out of that, right?
Yeah. It's YouTube. So yeah, it's YouTube takes like 30%. The Bozique guitar. Thank you. Yeah, I've been playing that. Bozique, he gave me that guitar as a gift a few years back, and
awesome.
And I've been playing that. But Bozique, thank you so much for stopping by. Channel member. Thank you so much, man.
It's funny when people like bust the Van Hagar era balls by talking about pop, but I mean, Jump is the epitome of a pop rock song.
Yeah,
it really is.
Yeah, and just imagine. Okay, let's say Dave never left. Let's say they went in. Let's say '84. The next record, probably same thing. '86.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say it was Roth on all those same tunes on 5150. What do you think? That's interesting. That's interesting.
Me and Cameron now we're talking. It's so weird that we're going here because if Cameron's still in here, me and him were talking about like certain songs from 5150, like which ones can because we know he had Summer Nights. Didn't he have some of Get Up? Obviously, Good Enough.
He had the Trans Trem songs because that's stuff that he was working up.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, Stephen Franklin. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, man. And yeah, Frank, that $10 actually is not $10 because it's Google money. It's probably like $8. That goes towards paying for the system how we're streaming here. Because I pay $25 a month to pay for this. So just to let you know, Frank. Actually, but he can't be watching us because I kicked him out. So anyway, screw the haters. Screw them. Jay's like, what's going on?
I don't know what's going on.
What's happening?
I think if we're going to talk about that stuff or start opening some shit or.
We have a lot of stuff to talk about, man. No, let's finish this up real quick because this is interesting, man. Imagine Roth, his vocals on the 5150 album. Would it have worked? Imagine him. Now, naturally the songs they would have different names. Why Can't This Be Love wouldn't have been called that. Nope. Dreams.
Still Jumping.
Roth couldn't even have sang Dreams at all.
Well, no, but that's the thing. You can't, like, Hagar and Roth, they both wrote all their lyrics and all their melodies. So the songs, the melodies, what you're hearing in Dreams, if that song was presented, it wouldn't have been that. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. That's the thing. When something is burned into your mind, especially a melody to a certain riff or a certain part, it's hard to get it out. So you can't even imagine having some other melody or stuff there. But like 5150, the song, you can totally, because it's a lot of that song has some stuff that sounds like 84-ish and some earlier kind of just like certain things in the riffs,
Well, a lot of that stuff was written in 84.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it still has that obviously the tone is different. And the sound of that record is so different.
Stuff was written early. Jump, the keyboard to Jump was written during Fair Warning.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. It takes years. It takes years to put some of these songs together or,
Mm-hmm. Summer Nights, that's another one you could hear Roth doing something on. So,
yeah, that is interesting though, man.
It's just
I would love to hear. Actually, I do know there's this band called there's this Van Halen tribute called Hot for Teacher. They're based. I'm in Santa Cruz, but up in I think the guy lives in Walnut Creek actually. The band. Mm-hmm. I think they're up in that area. They do Van Halen stuff, but they do all of it. So they would go from Why Can't This Be Love to Jump, like Roth, Hagar era. They do both eras.
Does the same vocalist?
Same vocalist, yeah.
Wow, because that cover band Completely Unchained that I saw last year or a year and a half ago, whatever it was. The Roth stuff, the normal singer sings, and he's got the whole get up and everything, but they do a handful of Hagar era tunes, and the bass player sings them, and that's pretty cool because I know usually when a band gets a different singer or something, whatever the case may be, so they kind of try to get somebody that resembles what they were doing, but you can't get more different than Hagar and Roth. I mean, they're just so.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, it'd be interesting to hear a Roth, I would say imitator, and Elvis. It'd be interesting to watch Elvis. To hear like a Roth cover guy sing a Hagar cover. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
To sing them in the style of.
Oh God,
that would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Keep the lyrics, but imagine somebody singing "Why Can't This Be Love" as David Lee Roth.
We got to have somebody.
Somebody has to do that. We have 136 people watching this. Somebody has to please do that.
Well, and I will say this is there's a bunch of Van Halen tribute bands that the singers can do a pretty good Roth. Like the I forget his name now. The singer from Steel Panther when he was with Atomic Punks. Like
Ralph.
his Roth was like, holy shit, you know, like, wow, it sounds just like him up there, you know? But I haven't heard anybody sound like Sammy. Why don't you call Sammy? You used to call Sammy. I haven't heard anybody do like, you know, you close your eyes, like, wow, that sounds like Sammy Hagar. You know,
Right.
I think that's a real good compliment to pay somebody when you're like, hey, I haven't heard anybody be able to sound like you yet.
Sammy, he's that's why he took Van Halen to the next level, because he's Sammy.
Yeah.
You know? Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's Ethan C. He said, I saw Completely Unchained, and the only Sammy song they did was Dreams. A little disappointed for the lack of Sammy stuff, but they killed it with the Raw stuff. Killer cover band. They were good. I want to say they did either 2 or 3, maybe two Sammy songs. I thought it was Dreams and maybe Right Now or something. I can't remember what it was, but I know that it was good. So if you have a chance to see those guys, if they're near you, if they're in your area, you got to go see them.
Hang on, I'm banning somebody else from the group.
Well, while you're banning somebody, before we get to our unboxing, unpackaging, we want to, I guess, mention, obviously, friends of the show, Amanda Coombs and Ben Coombs. This past week, their mother passed away. So we kind of want to send our condolences and let them know that we're thinking about them and their family. And if any of you guys in the chat are watching or have, you know, are you friends with them on Facebook or follow them on Instagram or whatever, just, you know, if you want to send your regards, do so. And like I said, we're thinking about them.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I saw it in the Discord. Amanda had posted it over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Amanda and Ben. That's awful.
So, well, we're thinking about you guys, and you know. So yeah, you want to open some stuff?
Yeah, actually, I have to go over there for a second.
Ooh,
I'm like,
oh, okay. I thought maybe. Never mind.
I'll be right back. I'll leave my camera on. So again, we asked Jay some questions real quick, and then what else? Actually, I do have some other stuff I wanted to get to, but yeah, hang on.
Gino Ames says there's a Van Halen tribute band in Maine called Balance, and the guy nails Sammy. Wow, he looks like him too. He was also my daughter's gym teacher. A guy that could sing like Sammy Hagar, and he's a gym teacher. Wow. I'll have to check them out. Balance. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of condolences for Amanda and Ben and the family. That's cool. Very cool. Yeah, Atomic Punks, Jeff Davidson says we're pretty rocking. He saw them once. Yeah, I remember when I heard about them on, I forget where I heard them, but me and my wife were doing a lot of research, and they were still, I guess, touring at the time when they were still together. And we were like, oh my God, they have to, you know, we were hoping that they were going to come out to the East Coast, and they never did. But yeah. All right, we got Thunder Falcon says Roth liked dance music. Why was he against keyboards? Didn't he say later on that he was never against them or something? Didn't he kind of denounce what, you know?
I never heard that because he had keyboards in his songs.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why.
And I'll say this: I'm on a roll tonight. Skyscraper. I loved Skyscraper when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I loved what are the songs? What's the first song? The first song's pretty good on there. I can't even think of it. The chat. What's the track listing to Skyscraper?
You want me to pull it up? I'm going to pull it out.
Anyway, I love the first song. I love the entire record. There was a song on there that the keyboards made it so dated. Like you listen to it now and it's like, man, that sounds old.
Is it Just Like Paradise?
Well, I like that. Knucklebones. There we go. Knucklebones. Yeah,
Well, no,
I love.
I'm saying the keyboard song.
No. It was another single. There was another single. It was later in the record. There's a keyboard tune, and it just sounds so dated and so 80s. But it's keyboards. It's
Hot Dog and a Shake. It's got Stand Up.
Was it Stand Up?
Let's see. I'm going to mute
Yeah. Yeah, it was Stand Up. It was Stand Up. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, that.
It just sounds so like now it's just so dated.
Well, that was the album that kind of ticked off Vi. You know,
Sheehan.
like Paradise.
Sheehan had left, right?
He was on the album,
and then he left or something. By the way, we did an interview with Billy Sheehan a while back. I'll put that in the thing here. Make sure to check that out. Very cool, dude.
Oh yeah, Billy Sheehan is awesome. Yeah, written by Brett Tuggle and David Lee Roth. So just like
Brett Tuggle, that's Brett. He was the keyboard player.
Yeah. Well,
so Roth was writing his songs with keyboards, with the keyboardist.
Mm-hmm.
So why complain about Jump and then go on and write? Something Eddie had said in an interview was that Vi didn't write those types of songs. So what Edward had heard was that Roth was buying songs from people like Steve Lukather for his records, because Vi didn't write that type of music. Vi wrote more, listen to his type of stuff, flexible, the Zappa stuff.
Yep.
It wasn't pop, pop type of stuff. Pop. Yeah. Eduardo. Yeah. That's a good idea, man. Yeah. Message David Bertinelli. Ask him. I have him as a friend. We're friends on Facebook. But again, everybody, if you'd like to see Wolfgang on the show, send him a tweet, because he responds to tweets. He's all over Twitter these days. And send him a tweet over on, I think it's Wolf Van Halen and Mammoth WVH on Twitter.
And if by any stretch of the imagination, if he happens to see this, we won't ask it. We want to talk about your new music. And if you want to discuss any of the Van Halen stuff, we'd be happy to. But we're not just going to bust out asking questions that, No. Wolfgang, if you're watching this, man, no, it would be, whatever, Yeah. No, we're not weird. Well, hold on a second.
We're not weirdos.
We're not weird like that. How about that?
No, we love you, Wolfgang, and I'm a huge fan of your dad and the band and your stuff, and it would be an honor to talk to you. So if you happen to see this, and you never know. Like I said, he followed me back on Twitter today, so good. You never know, man. I do know that Edward did see one of my shows years ago.
I've heard that he knows about or knew about this stuff.
I mean, I heard from somebody within the camp that's a good friend of mine, that they were watching one of our shows. But this was years ago. This was like 2016. This was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I do know Edward was, aware of the show, or these videos, the Johnny Bean channel, whatever this is. I wouldn't be surprised if Wolfgang has seen some of these.
Yeah.
I know Janie has seen some of the shows.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Jose Gutierrez says, I think 5150 was them at their happiest. You can hear it in every note, no angry or aggressive notes like with Raw. Yeah, we've talked about, you can really, you can. When you listen to 5150, you can tell that those guys are just like happy, and the energy just, you can feel it. You really can. Just like when you listen to Fair Warning, that's a dark record. You can feel the tension. And same as Balance. It's like, I think that has to do with a lot of that stuff. You know, when you go back in any band's history or catalog, you can kind of tell when you listen to some stuff like what they were going through at the time.
Oh, I mean, that's what a record. You've made records. We've all made records. Everybody, we've all made albums. No, a record is a snapshot of your life within, you know, the previous year. Normally, it takes a couple of years, a year maybe for the thing to come out, whatever. But no, it's a total snapshot of where you are at that point in time.
Mm-hmm.
As far as your music, as far as your musical, the ideas you're putting out, the music, the tones that you're getting, the sounds.
And just the mental like headspace somebody's in. If somebody's going through some rough patches in their life, they're not going to be writing, kumbaya stuff. They're going to be writing some deeper, maybe more, maybe some minor key stuff, and they're not going to be writing happy stuff.
That's a good question for the chat, actually. Part of that. Somebody, I think it was the Eddie Van Halen group on Facebook, somebody asked, what was Eddie's favorite guitar chord?
Oh, I saw that.
What chord?
The one you plug into your guitar.
Let us know in the chat on Facebook and YouTube. What chord do you think was Eddie's favorite chord? I responded to that, which I don't know, if this is true or not, but just from hearing a lot of in the Van Halen music, I had said E minor, because you do hear a lot of E minor stuff within Van Halen music. There's just a certain, and the way he plays it too, there's just a certain sound to it. Gearboy says A. D.A. Hans 36 Solo says, Ethan C says A minor, four-fingered. Oh yeah, Nerd Halen says the four-fingered open G. So an open G chord.
Come on, nobody got my joke. I mean, it's not really a joke, but
what was it?
He said, "What was Eddie's favorite chord?" And I said, "The one he plugs into his guitar."
Oh, yeah. Somebody said that too. Somebody
really?
posted a picture of a guitar cable.
I thought it was just me that came up with something so brilliant. I guess there's more geniuses on this planet than myself.
Steve Anderson. Hey, dude.
Steve Anderson.
We have 61 thumbs ups. That's awesome. Let's see if we can get 100 thumbs ups on the live show. We love to try to get 100 likes on the show. And
yes, the kitchen sink tour. Somebody mentioned it. It was Wolfgang that kind of, he mentions it on especially the Howard interview, that it definitely was, on the table, and obviously bringing back Mike. Wolfgang said that I'll do a couple of the different kind of Truth songs or whatever, but we'll bring Roth, we'll bring back Sammy, maybe even bring Gary up. It was all on the table, and what did I say that's not funny? Oh, I guess the guitar chord joke. It's like a dad joke. Come on. Yeah. I'm a dad, so I get the mulligan on that.
Wow. Dang. Time is just flying by.
It is, and we still have
yeah, let's open some stuff. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go?
I mean, mine is just, it's nothing crazy, but it is from Rob Johnson, Van Halen guitar historian, or Van Halen historian. Do you know what yours is?
No, I really don't.
Okay, I know what mine is, so let me open mine.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
We like to open mail on the show as well.
Well, speaking of mail, whoa, I may have something to open on tomorrow's Saturday Night Live show.
Nice.
So everybody tune into that. That starts at 11:55 p.m. on Saturday night.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you're brand new to this, yeah, we have a great time. All these shows, All our scheduled shows, Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, whatever. We just have a great time doing this stuff.
Yep. And they're all different in their own perfect way.
Yeah.
Mail for Jay Hoonan. So obviously you see that sitting back there, right? Well, Rob Johnson was awesome enough to mail me. Something fell out of it already. Okay, I'll just take it out of a little baggie that it came in. Oh, well, it is.
Oh, I was gonna say, is that the
Look at that. what are you laughing at?
I was gonna say, oh, did he send you the ending to Big Fat Money?
It's pretty good.
Oh, look at that. That's cool.
He sent me a 1971 pre-drilled quarter. And he sent me the screw for it. But he said he made sure, he's like, now after you screw it in, make sure you strip the hole out of it so it looks like the, if you want to know how to do anything to a Van Halen guitar to make it look legit, you call Rob Johnson.
Yeah, he knows, man.
Because I was talking to him on the phone and, I told him, it might have been before I got it. And he was like, you putting the quarter on? And I was like, yeah. I said, I definitely want to do the quarter, but I don't have one. And, I'm kind of afraid, like, if I get a 71 quarter, I'm not going to drill all the holes in it and stuff. And he's like, man, I think I have one pre-drilled. Do you want me to send it to you? I'm like, yes. So Rob sent me a pre-drilled with a screw. So, and he sent me a picture
Awesome.
when he visited the Met, when they had the real Frankie there last year. Was that last October? He took a close-up shot of the quarter on that guitar, and he said, here's a reference picture so you get it as close as possible. So Rob Johnson, thank you so much. My guitar is going to be a little more official.
Well, it's going to be worth 25 cents more.
25 cents more. Isn't it illegal to, like, damage U.S. currency or something? Like, isn't this illegal?
We probably shouldn't talk about that.
So thanks again, man. Rob.
Awesome. Noah. Yeah, Eddie did a couple tracks with Roger Waters, like 20 years ago or something. Yeah, I think it was a soundtrack to a movie, maybe, or something. All right.
Well, hold on, wait. Jeff Davidson says the quarter is the magic sauce. Yeah, the tone is just gonna jump out of the guitar now as soon as you put that quarter on. Brass block. Who needs a brass block? You got a quarter on it now? Yeah, and a cop did it. It's illegal to alter currency, but Rob's a cop.
Oh no.
He got it like that. He confiscated it. He got it like that.
Oh my gosh.
Giving a baggie like this. Wait a minute.
What was in there before?
Yeah, what else is in here, Rob?
Should have sent you some baking soda in there. All right. Thank you to Pascal, our friend from France, all the way from France. He sent this in. Let's see what this is. I have no idea. Well, it seems like it's a magazine, but let's see. Here we go. Unboxings. Thank you again, everybody, for watching. And again, subscribe to the channel if you like Van Halen. Subscribe. Leave a thumbs up. Oh, wow.
Whoa. Never mind. I was going to say, never mind.
Wait a minute. Pascal, are you watching?
No, it's like 4 a.m. where he is.
He's in France, and so.
Yeah.
Hi, Johnny. Maybe I shouldn't read this out loud. Please keep at the end. Please keep on making web shows just like this, Pascal. Definitely, man. We're gonna keep doing this forever and ever. Wow, I've yet to have seen anybody post this online.
Oh,
Guitar Part magazine. I've never even heard of that magazine.
Where's Pascal from again?
France.
France. So maybe that's a special one they have over there.
Yeah. I can't even read this.
We'll
I can't even read this magazine.
have to get Pascal on here to translate.
Let me see. Yeah, I'd never even heard of this one. Let me see what the Van Halen. Pascal, thank you so much, man. It's called Guitar Part Magazine, November 2020. Let's see. Here's the Eddie section. Yeah, I can't even read this. It's in what do they speak in France? French?
French.
Okay, so it's in French. It's in French.
Oh
French.
man. What do you mean you can't read it? It says Eddie Van Halen right there. What do you mean you can't read it?
Under everything under that, you can't read.
So come on, read some of it.
Well, some of the stuff when they do talk about some certain things, it is in English. Like it says Richie Blackmore, Jimmy Page, Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, so names.
Running with the Devil, it says. Oh, that's a cool picture. Diver Down.
Yeah.
Diver Down era. It's got the Kramer scratched off the headstock. Wow. Oh man. It has all of his guitars.
What?
Well, like the production ones.
Oh.
All the production, like all the EVH ones. It has the PV it says PV Wolfgang, but the picture they have is that new HP2, which actually is garbage.
Yeah, well, when you showed the picture right there,
That one.
I was like, wait a minute, that finishes the HP2. That's I don't
Right.
Did they make that finish for his
No, that's the brand new. That's the brand new one. And I've played several of them, and they're cheap. You know, if you want to get an actual Eddie Van Halen guitar, you want to go with the EVH gear. Don't go for the new PV stuff, please. Oh, and they got all the pedals and amps. You know, very cool. I can't read this, but I mean, I have a good sense of what it's saying.
We'll have to
Pascal, thank you, man.
So tomorrow on the Late Show, when we see him chime in when he wakes up, we'll have to make sure you have that handy to show him.
Oh, it'll be right here.
Just like that the whole time.
Pascal, thank you, man.
I love how they did the guitar on the top in the stripes. It's very cool.
Yeah, look at that. Guitar Part.
Awesome.
Wow. Thank you, Pascal.
Robot Master Switch is asking Boner Jams if he's still looking for a 7-string. I think Boner Jams, who is Brian on the Wednesday Metal Show, which actually is coming up next week on Wednesday at 8 p.m. on the Johnny Beane TV.
Wow.
But I'm pretty sure that Boner Jams wants an original swirled universe. I think he's looking for one of those, and not the there it is. Not the ketchup mustard relish one. He wants the Darren Johansson swirled universe, which those ones are a little more rare to find, and they're more expensive. I think you're probably looking at, for one that's in really, really good shape, probably about $6,000 for it, $6,000, somewhere around there. But hey, they're great. And also, Johnny, not only do we have the metal show on Wednesday next week, we obviously have the Tuesday show. Well, you guys have the Tuesday show with you, Mancuda, and Paul. Then the Wednesday metal show. Mm-hmm. Then the Friday show like this. Mm-hmm. And then Saturday, the 28th, is going to be at 8 p.m. is going to be a Gizmachi takeover on Johnny Beane TV.
8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, because I was going to say your show's only 55 minutes.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so 5 o'clock out here.
Yep, so normal time.
Okay.
And the cool thing is that Friday, the first single from the Gizmachi record comes out. So on Saturday, we're actually going to have the whole band on with Boner Jams is actually going to be the moderator / is going to talk to us, ask up some questions. And then we're going to play that single on the show. And Johnny, you'll be happy to know that I already spoke to the Orchard and they whitelisted your channel. So every song on the new album can be played on your channel without a copyright strike.
Awesome.
Yep. It's all good.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
So next week, dude, is jam-packed on the channel.
Man. It's been jam-packed this week, man. Like I said earlier, man, I can't believe.
What she said.
Man, a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Awesomes.
So it should be good. Should be a fun week. Yeah. So everybody, make sure you tune into every show, every second of every show. Right?
Oh, I mean, you should be doing that anyway, but yes. Oh, okay. I got some pictures here on Facebook. Peter, our friend Peter sent me some pictures of some of his Van Halen guitars, and he wants to show quarter. Yeah, he has a quarter on his.
Ooh,
I'll show you. Let's screen share here.
Careful. Make sure you don't pick that Brazzers browser.
I've actually never been over there. I really don't know.
Yeah, I know. You don't know what that is.
Okay, so there's his 1971 quarter on his EVH Frankenstein.
Very cool.
That's
Has anybody
awesome.
wired up that neck pickup yet?
I know somebody did. Somebody was telling us that they did.
Yeah, I want to wire mine up. But then what do? Do you get like a instead of putting a pickup selector in, which I don't want to do,
which is already in there, you'd have to fit your finger in between those two strings.
Yeah, I know.
To switch it.
Imagine. So what would you do? Like do a push or a push pull or something like that? Can you do that?
You would probably do like a pull, where you would pull on it, and then it would be the neck pickup.
I'm pretty good at pulling on it, so wouldn't be an issue.
Would you want a combination though too? Would you want a bridge and neck combo?
Oh, like if you do like this and then
where they're both on.
Well, no, I would rather have this split and then with that as well.
Oh, you could do that. You could do that as well.
That'd be pretty cool.
You could do all that stuff.
I mean, I can't do any of it, so I'll have to bring it to somebody. I can't do anything on the guitar.
Oh, here's a good close up. Here's a good close up for you if you want to see. You want to see what his quarter on his guitar looks like. Let's see, it's this one.
Oh, nice.
So there you go.
Where's the screw?
He has it's on the left.
Oh, there it is. Okay, it looked like just a hole.
Right? Although that's like a hex screw. So it looks like he has like a hex screw on the on his.
Well, Jeff Davidson brings up a good point. I wonder if that pickup selector switch even works. I probably just threw it in there. You probably have to wire up or something.
Is it rusted?
I would.
Is it rusted or is it brand new?
It's probably just
because I would assume that it does work.
It looks like it is wired to it or something. No, it's not. But then again, I don't know what the hell's going on anyway. I mean, there's wires coming from the neck pickup, black and white wire.
It's like, what's happening?
Is it going? Yeah. What's this? What do these things do? What are these cables? But they really did a job on this guitar. If anybody is having like, how can they make that guitar for, was it $1,700 or something street price?
Something like that, yeah.
If you are like wondering if it's good, if it's not good, the neck is amazing. And multiple friends that have Nerd Halen, obviously, was raving about the neck. The neck feels unbelievable. It literally feels like this neck it's been played for 30 years. It feels worn in. It feels great. I mean, the action on this is pretty bad, but like I said, I'm going to fix that.
Peter says that switch does work. The one in his, it is functional.
And the pickup works?
Yeah, the pickups work.
Oh, I thought you had to wire. Well, maybe.
No, you do. You do have to wire it, but that pickup does actually work.
Okay.
I mean, if you were to wire it up.
Yeah.
But no, you would do like a some sort of push pull or something in that volume knob, probably. Yeah. Hey, Bo.
But the job they did on because this isn't like a thing they lay over the guitar or whatever the hell they call it.
A wrap?
Yeah, it's not a wrap. Because every one of them is different. Now, remember that night we had Caleb on and the captain, Michael Smith? And they were going over all their hey Caleb, how does my horn look? Is it wrong? Jason, is this your first guitar? It might as well be. Looks like it is.
Hey, Jeannie.
Oh, there's my beautiful wife. Who's downstairs probably looking at her watch. Where is this motherfucker? But they really, I mean, it's crazy. You could see that. Look, you can see the striping underneath. See that where the light's hitting it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody's wondering, like, those things really, yes, they are. You know, the pickup is scuffed, so it doesn't look brand new. The trem, the tremolo is scuffed up, so it's like, it still looks kind of shiny, obviously, but it's not like a brand new Floyd on this thing. It's definitely scratched up a little bit. So they went the extra mile with things like that. So amazing job.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Amazing.
Yep.
That's great. That's great, man. Yeah, those guitars are awesome. I played the one at NAMM. There was a couple at NAMM. They had one like hidden, and somebody found it. I don't know. We were the only ones in there, before they kicked us out. And who was it? Somebody like looked around the corner. Oh, look, there's another one, and they pulled it out.
Grab it. Let's go.
So we have pictures of Mancuda holding like both of them up, and was it Michael Smith? Somebody, I forget who it was. Because they have a backup, especially for that one. They'd have to have a backup there, in case something were to happen to that. Because that was the number one guitar everybody wanted to check out. That would have been this year. Yeah, this year at NAMM. Last January.
Yep. That
was the guitar.
Oh yeah. KTC 5150. Yes, Clayton James Hicks. It is Frankenstrat Friday again.
Hey, Clayton.
But KTC 5150 wants to know if I lightened the neck. I did not. I'm assuming that because this is batch 2 that they made. So I'm assuming that maybe they got a little bit of feedback from the first pressing or whatever you want to call the first batch that they made and went out. I know Caleb's came really dark. Cameron Brown, he got one. It came really dark, but he actually left his. But I know that Caleb kind of did a little buffing of the wood with a little bit of steel wool to get it a little more. But mine came like this, and it looks legit, man.
Looks great.
Yeah,
looks great. I love it. I love the ones that look dark as well, though. I think they're cool.
So I did a little less with the spray, the warm spray this time, which is fine. I mean, you know, you're going to dirty it up too. So.
Yeah. Peter. Yeah. His is super dark.
So he has an well, I don't want to say original, but he has the first pressing.
Let me highlight a picture of his, and you'll see it. Which way are we going here? Peter, was it you? You were the one that alerted me to Wolfgang's song being on iTunes, right? I think it was him. I think it was Peter. He was the one that told me. He messaged me. He's like, "Hey, the song is available," and that's when I got it, bought it, went live, talked about it. Sunday night.
Stephen Franklin asks, "Are the relics made in Mexico?" Yes, and that's not that. I don't want to say this the wrong way. Oh wow, yeah. So look at that. That is super dark. Yeah. But the stuff coming out of that Fender Mexico factory is surprising a lot of people.
I've always loved Fender Mexico. You know, my main guitar was a Fender Mexico Tele until Andy Summers scribbled his name over it, and I put it away. Love you, Andy. I love Andy Summers.
Oh shit,
man.
But yeah, they knocked it out of the park, man. They really did.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. And those guitars, they get better and better. You know, unfortunately, there's not going to be a public NAMM show, you know, this year coming up. But you know, they will be releasing new things, and every new instrument, every new guitar, eventually, hopefully, we'll see a bass that Wolfgang said on Howard Stern. Maybe they would call it the Ed, you know, because the guitar is already called Wolfgang's.
Mm-hmm.
You know, every new instrument that EVH Gear puts out is incredible, and can't wait to see what's coming up.
Well, I told you, considering, you know, the metalhead that I am, and you know, I own 3 7-strings. I would love to see. I know it will probably never happen, but I know Wolfgang is a metalhead himself. You know, it would be great to see a 24-fret 7-string Wolfgang, or some kind of you know, EVH guitar. That would be cool. But I can dream, can I?
I could see that. I could see that. I mean, a lot of the EVH players are well, I mean, we all play the guitars, we all love them, but you know, there's a lot of them that we know are metal.
Yeah.
And you know, I would say there's a lot of metal guys out there that play the amps already. They're playing 7-string Ibanez's or whatever through EVH amps, and it makes sense. Hey, an EVH 7-string Wolfgang.
Yep.
Oh, I can totally see that. Yeah.
And you know, I mean, those obviously the amps speak for themselves, especially in metal. But those pickups, the Wolfgang pickups, are great for metal as well. And you put one of those bad boys, you get a 7-string Wolfgang pickup, man. Whoo! You know, you kidding me?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there is a prototype already. of a guitar like that. I wouldn't be shocked if there already is. Like they've tried it, maybe thinking about it, because a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff can be in development for at least a few years before stuff comes out.
Yeah.
It's not like a guitar is designed and then 6 months later there it is.
And at the same time, it's not like, I mean, they might have made Eddie a 7-string guitar just so he has one in the studio or something. It's not, these guys get stuff all the time. I mean, Satriani had a 7-string guitar at one point. He did a couple songs on an album, but I think it was something Ibanez like made him one. He's like, hey, I'll do some stuff with this, but it didn't last long. But I wouldn't be surprised if there was a one made, that he just got somewhere.
And hey, I know you can't see. Yeah, when you're in the Van Halen group on Facebook, you have to actually sign in to where it shows who you are. But I'm over there anyway. Who do you think that is?
Is it Rob Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob. You just missed it, dude. About 15 minutes ago, we just did the unpackaging. And dude, it looks better than I could have imagined. With my nose blocking it. Come on. Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Buddy.
Rob, what are you doing awake, man? It's only 10 o'clock over there. That's
thank
awesome.
you very much, Rob. Awesome.
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 You just got home? Okay. I'll be right back again. Real quick, I'll leave my camera on and then we'll wrap it up.
Okay. There's a bunch of other things that I'd love to see from EVH gear. I mentioned if you look at these types of straps on the gem over there, you can see the swirled universe. Who wouldn't buy a striped guitar strap? I mean, they make the bandanas. How awesome would it be to see the red, white, and black, the black and yellow and the white and black guitar straps? That'd be so cool. EVH baritone. Would you buy an EVH bass? You know what, man? I've been meaning to buy a bass now for, God, I don't know how long. It's been, but every time, I'm thinking about buying a bass, I'm like, well, why wouldn't I buy another guitar instead of a bass? But yeah, I'd buy an EVH bass. Kidding me? Be awesome.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. So what do you think? Let's project here for a minute. When they do get announced, I think they'll be, oh man, this is going to be tough. It seems like Wolfgang's favorite stage bass was the kind of the black with the gray, right? That's the one he played the most, would you think?
I think so. Yeah, he had a few different ones. Chip made him the ones that he played. Chip Ellis had built.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. You're on the air.
Yeah, I know. I just called Johnny, but he didn't pick up, so I figured I'd call you instead.
So what's up, man?
Hey, I just got home from work, and I saw you guys were live, so I just thought I'd jump in real quick and just say hi, and guitar looks awesome, man.
Oh, dude. Yeah, it's us. And,
hey, Rob. Yeah, I was in the bathroom, Rob. Sorry, I missed your call.
He said Johnny was in the bathroom. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, you did call me. My phone has been on vibrate all day. So
sabotage your show. I just caught you guys live on Facebook. Just got home from work. I got out a little early, and I just wanted to say, looks awesome, dude. Looks great. How do you like it? What do you think of that neck?
Oh, dude, the neck it feels great. It feels like more home than what I thought it would be.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah. That's great. I'm glad you got it.
Me too. Well, thanks again for the quarter. It looks too legit. I'll tell you that. So
you get the little screw too. There's a little screw in there.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
So I'll put that in.
Right.
I'll put it on. I'll send you a picture as soon as I do. I probably won't do it tonight, but I'll get to it this weekend, and then
yeah. Have fun. But I'm off for the next 3 days, so if you guys want to go live at all at any time, let me know.
Awesome.
Whatever, we can maybe do something on Sunday morning or whatever.
Oh, Sunday. You guys can do Sunday morning, man.
Yeah, I'll call Johnny and I'll wake Johnny up like I always do.
Yeah. 4 in the morning. Hey, you want to go live?
You want to go live? Yeah. Hey, listen, I just want to just tell everybody I said hi, and they probably already heard it, but
They can hear you.
I'm going to get a quick bite to eat and watch you guys for a little bit before I pass out. And congratulations on the new axe, dude. It looks awesome, man.
Well, Rob, thanks again for the quarter, and I'll talk to you soon, man.
All right, buddy. You owe me 25 cents.
Plus shipping.
Plus shipping.
Yeah. All right, dude. Thank you.
Night, guys.
All right,
All
bye.
right, buddy. See ya. Bye.
See you, man.
Rob Johnson, Van Halen historian, everybody. Yeah, where is it? Where is it? Awesome.
Awesome. Good to hear you, Rob. Yeah, he's over on the Van Halen 1974 to 2020 Facebook group. Oh, and Pascal is here. Hey, man, Pascal.
Oh,
Thank you so much, dude.
again.
Thank you. Pascal is watching in the group.
Pascal, what time is it where you are? Isn't it like 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning? Wow. Very cool magazine.
Yeah. Oh, there you are. You're over here now. There you are, man.
He's everywhere.
What time is it over there, dude? In France.
There's a place in France. There's a hole in the wall.
Matthew over on Facebook is sending me messages. What are you saying? You'd like to see an EVH Steinberger guitar with a trans trim?
Well, if you guys do that show with Rob Johnson on Sunday, he has one.
Yeah.
That was what's it called? Not refurbished.
Yeah, refurbished.
Is that what it would be?
Rob's?
Well, no, but he brought it to help me.
Babbitt.
Yes.
Babbitt's.
Jeff Babbitt's. If we can say his name 5 different ways, we'll get one right. He brought it to him to have him basically redo the guitar.
Yeah. Fix it up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
It's got
Jeff
the
Babbitt's.
faceplate and everything. Restored.
There you go.
Thank you, everybody.
There you go. There's Rob. That's Rob right there. Jeff Babbitt's. Babbitt's.
I think it's CZ at the end, but that's close
Oh.
enough. Jeff. There you go. It is Jeff. We should try to get him on here and explain how he does how he restores those Steinbergers, man.
That'd be cool.
That'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah, that'd be great. Let's see. Yeah, I know it's late. I mean, where you are. For me, I'm just getting started. My evening is just starting. I'm very excited because I bought a pizza at Whole Foods today. They do. If you're a Prime member, you get a whole cheese pizza for like, is it $8? Is that cheap?
Eh.
A whole pizza.
Like, is it like a
Yeah.
big,
Yes.
it's not like a
No.
frozen like a Costco pizza,
No.
like 12-inch, right?
No. You know when you go to Whole Foods and they sell the slices
Yeah.
on Fridays, and we're not sponsored by them, by the way. I mean, it'd be awesome if we were, but we're not. No, you can get a whole cheese pizza at Whole Foods if you're a Prime member on Fridays for, I think it's $8, $7, $8.
So where
Which
is it now?
The pizza, it's several of the slices I put in the freezer, and then there's like a couple slices in the fridge.
Okay. I was hoping like, oh, it's still on the table, like just in the box.
No. And all I ate today was like one yogurt, so I'm actually starving.
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna eat a few slices of pizza, and
Yeah.
with Frank's Red Hot, sauce.
You know
It's gonna
what?
be good.
That actually is pretty good. Jeannie turned me on to that a few years ago. Turned me on in more ways than that, but she actually used to put like the Frank's hot sauce as well as like lemon like you squeeze or spritz a lemon or something on your pizza, and then you. Yeah, it's weird. I never got into the lemon thing, but I can do the Frank's pickle barrel ass. Gearboy says Johnny has a poor diet.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just eat whenever. I don't eat.
Just eat whenever.
You know. Although I am starving, so I'm very, very much looking forward to
ending
the
show.
Well, before we do that, we got to say leave a thumb. How many thumbs are we at?
Only 81. Come on.
Can we get you 100? 100 thumbs ups while we're live? We have 119 watching. 120 watching. Can we get 100 thumbs?
3,000. Whoa!
Get some thumbs. Subscribe if this is your brand new, watching us tonight. Subscribe to the channel. And take a look around too. We've got so many videos. There's an interviews section of the channel here on YouTube, where we've got Billy Sheehan. We've had Richie Kotzen has been on. Jason Becker has been on. Alex Skolnick, Cameron Brown,
Thomas McRockland,
Little Stevie Vai has been on. We've had a lot of people on the channel, and we would love to have Wolfgang Van Halen on the channel.
Number of people.
Yes. So again, if any of you guys are on Twitter, tweet at him, at Wolf Van Halen, at Mammoth WVH. Say, hey, would love to see you on the Johnny Beane YouTube channel. Big Van Halen fans. And make sure to mention my name within that tweet.
Yes.
At Johnny Beane. There's my name right there. And Wolfgang is aware because he followed me on Twitter today. So he is aware of maybe not this, although he might be. But we would love to have him on and talk about his music, and it would be amazing.
And we'll talk about video games, because I know he plays games. He just got a PS5 recently.
I saw that. Yeah, that must have just came out, because over on TikTok, I saw a lot of people doing unboxings of the PS5 or whatever that is, and I would love to do that stuff too. I have a Twitch. Actually, Wolfgang mentioned that he does have a Twitch on Howard. He said he does have a Twitch channel. I couldn't find it. Maybe it's not public yet, but I would love to do some gaming as well, because I'm a huge gamer myself. Years ago, I've played lots of video games.
Yeah, I love it, man. If I could play video games all day, I would.
Eat pizza, play video games.
Oh, be 300 pounds. That'd be great. So I sometimes wonder, I think to myself when I'm sitting down there, and obviously this is before, kids, because, we all know that once you have them, it's like, you can't just fire up the old Xbox and just sit there for 8 hours. But I sometimes wonder, like, how much better at guitar would I be if I'd never played video games? Or how much better at video games would I be if I never played guitar?
There you go. That's the way you want to go.
Yep. No, but sometimes I make myself feel guilty. What?
And how much better would my Twitch be if I played video games and if I had these?
Yeah, how much? Yeah, exactly.
I'm
on the air.
Oh.
I'll call you back.
Hurry up.
Bye. That's the other guitar player from Gizmochi.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. And Brian Spalding, I got your message here on Facebook. Yeah, Matt Blackett, he'd be a great guest, man. You should ask him. We're friends. I know Matt. I see him at Jason's Becker's house all the time. He'd be great to come on. Actually, Matt Blackett, he's the one responsible for this. For this right here. If you guys saw this issue. Brian Spalding, our mutual friend Matt Blackett, he worked at Guitar Player for a number of years, and he's responsible for some of this. So, yeah, Brian, ask Matt if he would like to come on. I'll ask him. He's a good longtime friend. What else? Are we done?
I guess so. Yeah.
I'm
but,
feeling bad because it's getting later and later where you are. So
whatever, man. As long as if I see Jeannie in the chat, that means she's not too angry at me. No, but everybody, again, make sure you keep it tuned here. We'll always keep it tuned here, but definitely next week is going to be jam-packed with content. We got the tomorrow night, Saturday night show. We got Tuesday. We got Wednesday. We got Friday. We got Saturday. We got Saturday night. Frick yeah, man. You want content? We got content. Get one of those guys on.
send them tweets.
Well, Jeannie's texting me to answer certain people in the chat. Hold on. Am I missing something here? Yanni and Thunder Falcon. Oh, Yanni Metaxas. Sorry if I said that wrong. I probably did. Would you guys know where I would be able to buy a trans trim? Oh, good luck. You can find them occasionally. I've seen them on eBay.
Babix.
He sells them?
Rob, are you still watching? I would think that he sells them. I mean,
Yanni, if Johnny and Rob Johnson, the guy who was just on the phone with me, if they do a show on Sunday or whatever it is,
Sunday morning,
tune in and ask, because Rob will know. But you're definitely going to be paying probably upwards about $1,500. Yeah.
Headless USA. Is that Rob? Okay, yeah, they're saying go to Headless USA.
Okay. And if you need it restored or whatever, because a lot of the, I guess some of the stuff in those old trans trims, they need to be worked on and fixed up. Yeah. And that costs money too.
It's like you're using it and all of a sudden.
And what was the other question? Jeannie said, who was Thunder Falcon? Where's that one? That my wife's paying.
Oh, I see it. Thunder Falcon, thank you so much for the donation, man. Ever heard of Mean Street 50 Blackout? What? Ever hear of Mean Street Guitars? Yes. 50 Blackout? Huh? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah, Mean Street Guitars. I've played one actually. Actually, here I am. I'm banning people left and right here tonight over on Facebook. No, there's this dude. We were actually Facebook friends for a long time, and then he said some really stupid things to me, and I, got rid of him. But he owned one of those Mean Street 5150 guitars, so I've played one. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was. It was all right.
I don't know. I mean, I've seen them. But I guess I'm assuming the blackout model might be, all black, maybe with almost like, how Caleb made his stainless steel 5150.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's some kind of variation like that.
It looks like a stealth 5150. Randy is saying.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. The Mean Street guitars, they're okay. I mean, they're okay for what they are. I don't know. Get the EVH stuff. Buy the EVH Frankenstein. That's what you guys want. It looks like this. And that's not the thumbnail for the video. Here's the thumbnail for tonight's video. It looks like that.
Look at the corrosion on that pickup selector. Like they pulled it out of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
It's like coral on it.
Well, that one, that is the Frankenstein replica. That's not the Stripe series. Now that I'm looking at it. Okay. So that was the $25,000 one. This one. Now that I see that. So that's not the replica. But the replica looks like Jay has it.
Yeah.
I don't have a picture of it. Or not rep. What am I saying? The Stripe series. Yeah, maybe we should end it because I can't even talk.
I'm getting I guess Mike called me because he's we got to do a playthrough video for the single coming out, and he's asking me how to play a part. I do it to him too all the time. Like, dude, how do we play that one riff? I completely forget. It's like I never understood how you forgot something that you wrote, but it happens. It happens.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. I think we're good. The longer we stay on, I feel bad for Jay because I know it's 10:30 where you are. And I've got some pizza to eat.
Oh, that's right.
I've got some pizza. So we're gonna split. It's only 7:30 here in Santa Cruz. Thank you, everybody that's been watching us tonight. We appreciate everybody watching. And again, leave a thumbs up on the video. We'd like to get 100 thumbs ups while we're live. Subscribe to the channel. If you love this type of stuff, if you love talking about guitars, talking about gear, talking about pizza, talking about Van Halen, this is stuff that we love.
Yes.
So thank you to our channel members here on YouTube. We have a lot of what'd you say, supporters on the channel. So thank you so much, you guys. And tomorrow night at 11:55 Eastern PM, Saturday Night Live with your host John BL, and a lot of basically this crew. Most of this crew will be there. Hopefully, I'll be there at least.
I'll be there.
So there'll be two of us, and it's John Beale's show, so I would think he would be there. Yeah. So tune in tomorrow night. We have a great time, a lot of fun.
And tomorrow night, I might have something cool to show everybody.
Nice.
It won't be an unboxing, but it might be an uncasing.
Oh, wait. Where is it?
And then
it'd be like this.
Or if this is an old creaky toilet bowl, picking the lid up.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Stephen Franklin. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Garguts Entertainment. Hey, Garguts, you got to call me. Ooh. Or get Alex Radford. They want me to come on and do their show with them. I said, hey, let me know what day and time.
Sounds serious.
So let me know and I'll promote it. I'll promote it on here. All right, we are out of here. Watch another video on the channel. There's many videos. There's tons of them.
Later, duds. Brian Spalding. Later, duds. I mean, dudes.
Good night, Brian. See you over in the Discord, man. The Discord is totally happening. Make sure to join that. There's the link right there.
Oh wait, Discord was this, right? That podcast.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Podcast this.
There isn't a podcast one. Gonna have to. That reminds me, this is a podcast as well, so we're not totally current with the podcast episodes because I've had major computer problems over the past several months. But I'll try to catch up on some of those. Maybe tomorrow. Well, if I sleep, I'm gonna sleep until 2 p.m. tomorrow. So,
God, I miss those days. I'm sleeping in tomorrow, man. No,
I don't get up till noon most every day. You didn't know that?
What?
I don't get up till noon.
Those were the days, man. God.
Although I have to let the chickens out of the coop, by 8 in the morning.
Is that what you call it when you wake up in the morning and You're putting a dent in the mattress?
Yeah. No, I have chickens. I have a rooster, and you know you have to let them out. You know, of course, they're pets. We love them, and we love all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching us tonight. Leave comments down below on playback. Leave all sorts of comments. We'll answer them. We'll leave anything down there. We'll answer it. And see you guys tomorrow night. Where are we? All right, here we go. Jay Hannon. Good to see you, man. All right. Good night, everybody. Johnny Beane TV.
Bleh!